3 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I first would like to thank the gentleman from Colorado for the time to speak on this important issue. I rise today in opposition to the previous question in order to give House members an opportunity to vote on reauthorizing the charter of the Export-Import Bank. Mr. Speaker, it is well past time to end the ideologically driven shutdown of the Export-Import Bank that has prohibited this critical agency from continuing to support United States businesses and their workers. For almost 2 years, Democrats have been sounding the alarm that a shutdown of the Ex-Im Bank would be devastating for American businesses and their workers. And since Republicans in Congress let the bank's charter expire in June, companies around the country have been preparing to lay off employees, and many have stopped expansion plans because they now lack the critical financing tools that Ex-Im provides. In fact, just last week, announced that due to the GOP shutdown of the Ex-Im Bank, more than 500 jobs will be shipped to places like France and China. And last month, Boeing told its workers that it expected to cut as many as several hundred jobs at its Southern California-based satellite factory after a multi-million-dollar contract was scuttled due to uncertainty about the future of the Export-Import Bank. Republican obstructionism is also having a direct impact on countless small businesses around this country, many of which are set to lose their Ex-Im-backed insurance policies in the coming weeks. Mr. Speaker, a majority of this House supports reauthorizing the Export-Import Bank. But if we don't give members the opportunity to vote up or down on reopening the bank's doors today, the self-inflicted shutdown of the Ex-Im Bank may continue for months on end. And if that scenario plays out, the damage to our businesses, their workers, and our economy will only get worse. The consequences for average taxpayers would get worse as well. Because the bank generates income through fees it charges for its services, failure to reauthorize the bank means throwing away billions of dollars that would otherwise be transferred to hardworking American taxpayers. According to, and we should reauthorize this bank, if we did, we could raise billions of dollars in profit for U.S. taxpayers over the coming years. The House should take a position. Mr. Speaker, members, we have too many Republicans, our friends on the opposite side of the aisle, who claim they support small businesses. They want to do everything that they can to get rid of the regulatory obstacles to small businesses being able to grow and expand. They talk about this with community banks. They talk about this with all kinds of businesses. But look what they are doing. They have absolutely—
I yield additional 30 seconds.
Thank you very much. They have absolutely stood in the way of reauthorizing the Export-Import Bank. And where does that place this country? It places us in a position where we cannot compete with other countries who fully support their export opportunities. And so I would ask my colleagues to please vote on this bill at this time. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman from California yields.